Hello and welcome to another video. As you can tell, this isn't my regular setup. We are here in Manchester for the Love of HorrorCon, a convention I've never been to, so I've been really excited to see this because I know a lot of people who are going, you know, that have been years before, so hopefully it'll be a good place to meet up with other people, you know, YouTubers, Instagram people, TikTok people, so it'll be a nice little community of horror fans, hopefully at the convention this weekend. But at this moment it is Friday, and it's before the convention's even started, and we are going into the centre of Manchester to see a screening of Eli Roth's latest film, Thanksgiving. Now, I'm excited to see this one. I haven't seen an Eli Roth film in a long time, so I'm excited to see what this one entails. We're getting to see it a week before the actual release, so pretty exciting. So I'll take you along with me and I'll make sure to get some clips tonight. So let's go to Manchester. Hello, it is the first day of For the Love of HorrorCon. It's Saturday. I'm really excited because I've never been to this convention. We've got nice and dressed up today. It's a long black dress. It's from New Look, and I'm really excited to see what today entails, get a feel for the place. I've got photo ops today, so that's why I've put in a special effort today. So I've got photos with Chris Sarandon and Claire Higgins, so I'm going to try and get Chris Sarandon at 10 AM, so it's currently 8:40, so I'm nearly ready. Then I'll get a taxi over and we'll queue, and then we'll see what it's like. I don't know what the queues are going to be like for photos because I've not been here before, so it'll be interesting to find out. But yeah, let's get ready to go to For the Love of HorrorCon Day 1.
The first horror movie I saw was Halloween 2 with Dick Warlock. So I've been more of a Michael Myers fan. In 2015, I went in and auditioned for a movie called Halloween Returns and was told that you're the guy. They had a deal with Harvey Weinstein and they had a falling out with him and the movie was never made. So I said, oh man, I'm never gonna get my opportunity. Then when Halloween Kills came around, they put me in for the flashback. I didn't get that, but the stunt coordinator called me to double James Jude Courtney. So I finally got behind the mask as the stunt double, but I still want my own movie where it's just me playing the character.
I think with that new deal that's been struck recently, I think we need...
They know me, I hope it happens, but you never know in this business. But I have to say, putting on that Myers mask and the coveralls, because I was such a fan as a kid, was absolutely surreal.
Do you think you'll see terrifying things?
Damon has been pretty vocal about that. He obviously loves Art the Clown, he loves the Terrifier universe, but I also think he doesn't want it to overstay its welcome. So he has a concept for what he wants to do for 3 and 4. I guess if people are like, art and space, he might eventually do it. I think he's open to that, but I do think that he has a clear vision of what he wants, and he knows how it will end.
So I had a pretty good first day. Again, as I said earlier, no expectations going in, and I'm sure I've put in some clips of the event today, and some photo ops and stuff, and meeting, you know, cosplayers and just the general vibes. So today I have my photo with Chris Sarandon and Claire Higgins. Chris Sarandon, like when they initially announced him, they said that he was going to have like a partition between you and him, because I think he's quite hyper COVID even now. So luckily that wasn't there. However, he did have a mask on in the photo, so a little bit gutted, but he was a cool dude. To say he was like 80 and he was like there with his like double denim and he like popped his collar, had an earring in, I was like, he's still really cool. And he asked me what my name was and stuff, so that was really cool. And then later on in the day I met with Claire Higgins and she was just lovely. You know, she wanted to be, you know, like a really nice auntie. I can imagine her being that in my life. But yeah, she's really nice. The sort of quick interaction we had, and I'm sure I'm going to overlay some photos here. But yeah, so I'm having an autograph with her tomorrow, so it'll be nice to have a bit more of a chat with her tomorrow. But yeah, otherwise we sort of stood at the back and watched some talks today. I think it was the Terrifier cast. There was some guys who played Jason. And I think I stood at the back of something else as well. But yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. It was super, super busy. It got busier probably about 3 p.m, 4 p.m. was probably its height, I'm going to say. The crowd was very busy. And then one thing that really annoyed me, which I guess is a venue thing, is the Wi-Fi. There was no Wi-Fi, or even so, even if I like paid for an hour, it wasn't working. So the only way you could get signals if you went outside, and it was absolutely freezing cold. So I only really went outside for food, and the food was reasonably priced. I think I paid £5 for some cheesy chips. So not many veggie options as such, so I went with the cheesy chips. Yeah, I met with Mike as well from Did You See That? And we've been like chatting for years now, and we've never been able to meet up. So we were able to have a sort of little meet up, which was great, and make sure you check out his vlog of this weekend because he's definitely got a picture and stuff in there. So hopefully we'll try and catch Mike again and we'll put him on the video. But yeah, it's been a good first day. Met new people, like mutual friends, and yeah, it's been a good way to sort of meet like-minded people. Bought a few things from the stalls as well, so I'll take some videos of that as well so you guys can see. I think my expectations were pretty well met. Some were exceeded in certain things and some exactly what I expected, to be honest. But I think it was a really good first day. I recognised so many people, even if I didn't go up to them, I was like, I know them from Instagram or YouTube and stuff. So lots of cool, spooky people about. So yeah, I'm just going to chill this evening, I think, and just relax a little bit. Hello, happy Sunday. It's day 2 of For the Love of HorrorCon. I am going to head to the BEC arena soon. Yeah, and today I've got an autograph with Claire Higgins, and then just going to wander about for a little bit and then head back to Cardiff, which is going to take a little bit of a while to drive. Before I head off, I thought I'd show you guys my sort of little outfit today. I've got these cute little jigsaw earrings. I can't remember where they're from, but I can link them down below to the Instagram page, and then I'll show you the top that I'm wearing, which I thought was appropriate. So this t-shirt is from Cult Clothing. I'll link their Instagram down below. Got a nice pinhead on the back, which is obviously perfect because we're meeting Claire today. Met yesterday for photos, but have an autograph today, so I'll make sure to show the back. They're a Cardiff-based brand, so if you guys want to check it out, they've got other sort of horror kind of metal t-shirts, and they're all really reasonably priced. But yeah, it should be fun today. Just an autograph, walking around, nothing too crazy. But yeah, so let's head to the venue. But yeah, here we are at the back. Oh god.
Can we just remove those inside doors already?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's not going to get in there. So we're trying to park at the BEC arena. Prepaid parking. It's a nightmare, to say the least.
And give it up for the OG, the icon, the legend, Mr. Nick Castle!
I think so. I think what Evil Dead Rise was. I wasn't expecting it. No disrespect to anyone. I wasn't expecting what we got. It was brilliant. Like I really, really enjoyed it.
That's cool.
And it didn't lose the humour. There is still.
And that's
It's very gruesome.
fabulous.
Your kids get selfie as well.
I've seen an awful lot of great Hellraiser art.
Yeah, these are very, very cool.
That is really cool.
Okay, where do you want to go?
But you could clear a train carriage.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, I'm finally back from For the Love of HorrorCon, my first venture into this convention, and I'm finally back in Wales, I'm back in Cardiff, back in the home turf. Yeah, it's been a super fun, exhausting last couple of days in Manchester. Yeah, so I thought first I'll show you what I got at the stalls and the vendors so you guys can see, and hopefully I can reference everything as well, and I'll show you the photos as well. So here we have my picture with Claire, and it's also got an autograph as well. She was absolutely lovely. The brief meeting I had of her in the photo, she was really nice, and then today when I had the autograph, I showed her my t-shirt and she loved it, and I called her an icon, so I'll try and put those clips in so you guys can see that. Then my other photo op I had was with Chris Sarandon, which again was very brief, but he was very nice. He was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Sarah." And he just seems like a cool dude. Like, he's wearing double denim with the pop collar. Like, come on, very, very cool. And I listened to his panel talk as well yesterday, which was really, really cool. So I got 3 pieces of art, and I think it's from this brand, Evil Eye Art. So I'll make sure to follow them. So I bought 3 for 20 or 3 for 30, I think their deal was. 2 of the prints are for other people, so I'm not going to show them in case they watch this video. But this one for myself, which I could have got signed, but I didn't really. But I thought this is going to be quite nice. Not sure if you guys can see this one. But it's a Fright Night one. But I liked the kind of art style. Not sure how well it's showing up with the reflectiveness of it. But that should go up quite nice on the wall over there, next to the ones I've got already. But yeah, so that was from Evil Eye Art, I think. The stand really did more kind of leather stuff, like leather jackets, leather sort of bralettes and stuff, but I saw this t-shirt at the back and I loved it. Saints of the Undead, I think is the brand, it says in the thing. But I bought this really cool Frankenstein one. If you don't know, I love anything kind of, not so universal monsters, but I love the lore of Frankenstein, the book, Mary Shelley, and Dracula and vampires. Those are my kind of things. So when I saw that, that's a bit different. I can get it in person. I thought I'd pick this one up. So this is going to be a nice little addition to the sort of spooky t-shirts that I have. I just picked up this sort of little pack of stickers. They're by Charlotte Clark Limited on Instagram, I think. But just some very cute kind of skull foodie kind of stickers. And the last thing that I bought was some pins. I love me a pin. So this is from Rock and Roll Suicide Store. So I got this really nice Elvira pin. It's kind of a double one, it's so large, but they had loads of Elvira pins. And then again, some of the Frankenstein t-shirt, they had the Universal Studios monster of Frankenstein. Again with the double pins at the back. But yes, that's everything. I bought the photos and autograph that I got over the weekend. And I guess my overall thoughts, I really enjoyed this weekend. I think it was a interesting sort of look at it. I heard people talking about it for the last 2 years or so, and the lineup, okay, it didn't really grab me in some ways. I know in the past they've had a lot of Scream people, which was really what got my interest in it. And unfortunately they didn't have any Scream cast this year. But still got to meet, like, you know, some legends like Chris Sarandon and Claire Higgins. There was a lot of the sort of Michael Myers people there, and Jason Voorhees and some other actors. But maybe they just didn't get as big a names as I was hoping to. The venue itself was pretty cool, good spaces, maybe a little bit cramped at times in terms of getting around to like autograph tables that sort of snaked round and blocked ways for people. And I think I thought the talks were good, but I think there wasn't enough seating. Like, I listened to 3 or 4 and I never got a chance to sit down. Like, some people didn't even move from their seats. But they were interesting, sort of like half an hour runtime. The photo sessions ran really smoothly from my experience of going to a few conventions now. I think they've got this down to a T, like, you know, on the dot when they're supposed to be doing the photos, the queue is moving. So once the time goes, you're probably, you know, you can get in the queue as early as you want, we know. But the actual, say it starts at, you know, 3 o'clock, the queue, the Diamond Pass queue will move at 3 o'clock and then that queue. So you'll be done in sort of 15 minutes or so, really. So it's really quick, really efficient. Yeah, and I thought that part was done really, really well. And the autograph people were nice as well that I interacted with. So the staff were really helpful, I have to say that, definitely. The arena itself didn't have much reception, which seemed to be a big issue. You could get it outside in the sort of fun fair part, but that seemed to be a big issue for a lot of people. And I was supposed to be meeting up with a lot of people from Instagram and YouTube, so I just had to chance bumping into them, and that did work. I was able to meet up with Mike from Did You See That? There's loads of people I wanted to meet, but it just didn't work because the signal wasn't working, or you go outside and it was too late. Yeah, I didn't really fancy the fun fair rides at all. The food was okay. Being veggie, I just had the cheesy chips, which was fine. Had that both days for sort of lunch, late lunch. But overall, I think I enjoyed this convention as it goes. You know, you've seen a few vlogs on here from the Wales Comic Con, which I do love. And I am a little bit annoyed that I'm not going to it this year. They've got a really great lineup. I'm not sure how they've got these connections, but they've got some really good people. So if you are going to that, I'm incredibly jealous. But yeah, this is the only convention I'm going to go to this year. I'm going to book definitely a lot more next year, I think. I think the Sheffield one might call my name. And then maybe a Wales Comic Con again, if they're getting really good people like they've got this winter. So good. So yeah, keep an eye out and see if there's any ones that you think, oh, Sarah, you might like those. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Again, I always want to do more vlogs, and hopefully I'll find more events and stuff to do. Maybe I'll just do more vlogs generally in life. If you went to the convention, let me know what was your favourite part about it, and let me know if you guys are thinking about going next year. Maybe it's something that's piqued your interest and you didn't even know about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon for another popcorn chat.